Metro Manila mayors have submitted to the president their recommendations for the quarantine classification come May. MMDA Chairman Benher Abalos said that what was proposed is a hybrid or flexible MECQ status. And under this classification, strict border controls will remain in place, but more business activities will be allowed. Curfew hours will also be shortened to between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. To give us his 2 cents on this, Dr. Rontgene Solante, head of San Lazaro Hospital's Infectious Disease Department, joins us over the phone. Good evening, Dr. Solante. From a public health perspective, are you in favor of the so-called hybrid MECQ?
Hi, good evening, Sean. Yeah, I think this is still better compared to a GCQ. We're now experiencing decreasing number of cases, but still not enough to say that our hospital has enough breathing room to accept more cases.
And you agree that it is a good call on the part of the NCR mayors to come up with a middle ground instead of downgrading us to GCQ or general community quarantine?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. But again, we just need to again remind everyone to really implement what we have, what we want in the ground or in the local government unit, which is really adherence to contact tracing, more testing, and isolation of mild cases, and not of this in the local government responsibility at this point in time.
All right. Today, the DOH also reported a decline in fresh infections. We've noticed this trend over the past week or so. Can we feel this already on the ground? For example, are you seeing less cases being checked into San Lazaro Hospital?
Yes, Sean. No, our cases have decreased a bit the past 3 to 4 days, but still we're catering a lot of this and still above our capacity because most of those that are admitted are really the severe and critical cases. And if you look at severe and critical cases, these are the patients that really consume much of the healthcare resources.
All right. Also recently, this week, the government imposed a 2-week temporary travel ban on India. Should we have done this sooner, or is the timing just right in order, of course, to prevent other strains or variants of COVID from entering our borders?
I think it's the right timing that they did this because the Indian variant, we don't know yet if it's really a variant of concern, although there are possible indications that it is also like the other previous variants of concern. And second, we have to recalculate our plans because there will also be impact on the economy on this matter.
All right. So some reports have it that the surge in India apparently is due to the so-called Indian variant. Do we know anything about the threat of this Indian variant or so-called Indian variant so far?
As of now, based on the updated report on this Indian variant, they're still looking at this. Is it really the same variant as that with the B117 or the South African variant? So we need to monitor this variant because they consider this a double mutation, and just like the other previous variants of concern, it may have the same characteristics and behavior.
All right. Speaking of variants of concern, the P3 variant was also the variant to watch here in the Philippines. Having said that, do you think it is possible for us here in the Philippines to see a surge like that of India? And if so, can we take steps to prevent it as early as now?
Our current concern now, Sean, are the B117 and the B1352, which are really a very highly transmissible variant compared to the P3 variant. And I would say that our focus should be on these 2 variants, increase the testing capacity to detect this variant at all regions, all levels, and hopefully we can have a better idea or what we call idea of what is the current variant that is already causing disability. The present protocol in terms of safety protocol, wearing face masks, very contagious, and physical distancing will apply regardless of this variant.
All right. right, we're losing the line a little bit, but I believe Dr. Solante was just pushing forward strict adherence to minimum health protocols such as maintaining physical distancing, the wearing of face masks and face shields, and proper ventilation. Thank you so much for your insights as usual and your time, Dr. Rontgene Solante, infectious disease expert from San Lazaro Hospital.